Okay, looks like we're coming on. Get the bot up here and going. Okay, it should be up. See a slot come through here. I'll know it's up. Howdy everybody, there we go. Slot machine's working, so means the bot should be working. Get the giveaway going, there we go. 8 minutes to get in there. Exclamation point raffle. Howdy everybody. As you can probably hear, my voice is back to normal. Chris, I will get your Morgan sent out this week. And we'll get Metallics Walker sent out. A couple of our higher tier channel members. So they've both been on for 15 months. So congrats to them guys. I got a dime and a nickel, war nickel. Looks like we got a 42 Philly for the nickel. 61 out of Denver on Roosevelt dime. Again, howdy everybody. Let's see who we got in here. Get in that giveaway. I got a bunch of you. Brian, Captain Tuttle, Chris, Coin Silver, David, G-Dub, James Glassford, Jimmy. Somebody else popped in up above. Might have been David, Jimmy Licari, Jim Shank, Kane, howdy Kane, KJ, Metallic. There's Deborah, Mike Slides, retired old guy, Silverman, T-Roy, Terry. Hi Scott. There's Mike the Greek. VMC, Vincent, Terry. Howdy everybody. Get in that giveaway. I think I got most all of you. Hey Dave, Fasty, how are you tonight? Get in that giveaway. Get my chats all caught up here. There we go. Hopefully nobody hit the slot bounty. Hey Larry. Like I say, we're going to hunt some nickels tonight. Actually, they were all east of my place here. Actually, when those rolled through, I was actually over in Muscatine, which is over by the Iowa-Illinois border. There was a tornado that went by to the north. Storms, just heavy rain. There wasn't no hail or nothing, so I didn't have to worry about my car. Yeah, Larry, no Dennis tonight. He's out camping, so you have to find somebody else to pick on with your height or your joust or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Get in that giveaway, exclamation point raffle. Close, G-Dub. A lot of money bags popping out there. Hi, Architect. Yeah, there was quite a few tornadoes out and about. Well, and when you go from 80 to 50 in a day, that's what happens. And this is that time of year for those to happen in this area. So get in that giveaway. Probably got a couple minutes. Yeah, I was over racing. Trophy race this weekend. Kind of a light crowd there, but kind of to be expected because the Carpet Nationals were going on out in New Hampshire. So probably about a half a dozen of our local racers were out there. That's what he said. He was going to be off camping there, Larry. Yep, you probably see the exit there, Brian. I don't know if it's marked or not. It's actually Grimes, but yeah, we're just off I-80 35 here outside of Des Moines. I'm actually a little bit outside of Grimes myself. So, hi Scott H. Loose change. Yep, get in that giveaway. Probably a couple minutes. You say you're going to hunt some nickels tonight. We'll see if we find anything. Of course, we'll check to see if we find any varieties also. Hey, Muscle Shell, get in that giveaway, exclamation point raffle. Seen something from Larry there. I got to scroll back up. Yeah, you should have, Larry. I sent you. What did I send you this week? I sent you something. Oh, yeah, I sent you something. Can't even remember what it was. Yeah, probably a couple envelopes too. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember what I sent you now, Larry. You can what we'd been talking about. Cool, VMC. I see. Oh, raffle is over with. Chris never wins what he says anyway. 32 of you in there. Holy cow. A bunch of you in there tonight. We'll pick a winner. Deborah. No, G-Dub says he never wins, but Deborah does, so. Anyway, congrats, Deborah. Okay, VMC. VMC says, I never win too. Congrats. G-Dub never wins because Deborah takes them from him. He makes him sleep on the floor. True story. Okay. Jim says I win once in a while. 25 likes. Well, we can get that one going before we get started then. Thanks, guys, for the 25 likes. Another dime and a nickel. Got a 44 out of Denver on the war nickel. 63 out of Denver on the dime. We'll get it going here. Let me get back there and start it up. 3 minutes, exclamation point raffle. Get you in that 25 like giveaway. Yeah, we've had some kind of weird weather here. I actually finally tore down my snow fence this last week because the grass is coming like a weed. But then again, here it's 52 degrees today, and had to turn the furnace back on when I got home last night. So, and it's supposed to be 80 like Tuesday again. Crazy Iowa weather. I think they were going to have snow up in northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, possibly today or tonight. It's a crazy weather. But that's Iowa. Yeah, I think so. Hi, Thunderstruck Trading Cards. Hi there. Get in that giveaway, exclamation point raffle. Yeah, yeah, you just get a lot of rain out that way, don't you, Mike? That's what I was seeing there, Brian. That's what I was thinking. I seen there were going to be snow up there in southern Minnesota. Okay, G-Dub. Well, I know it goes to the same house, so I'd probably send them together anyway there, G-Dub. Yeah, I seen Reed Timmer was up in Illinois there Friday night and was in the middle of one of the tornadoes. He's a crazy son of a gun. Anybody that wants to plant their vehicle right in the middle. If Mike wins, give it to Deborah. Okay, looks like this one's over with. Get over here to the giveaway screen. Hopefully everybody got in there. 29 of you this time. We'll pick a winner. Vincent. Vincent. Yeah, get back to the chat here. Congrats, Vincent. Congrats, congrats. Well, get that out of the way. We'll have a middle of stream. end of stream later on. End of stream, I do have the latest Penny albums ready to go, so you can choose that at the end of stream. We've been doing, or a silver quarter. So let's get this rolling. Actually, all these rolls are from my local bank, so we'll see how my local bank does. I think we've had some decent ones out of my local bank. That's a 73 Philadelphia. There's one of them there. Okay, that's a 64 out of Denver. That is one we can check for the RPM. We'll go through them, see what we got here. Start off with a filthy one. It's a 94 out of Denver. 80 out of Denver. Close VMC. Larry says, come on, Bulls. '64, but out of Philly. Hopefully we find some 50s, 40s, and 30s in here. How about a spiked buffalo? That'd be cool. 86 Denver. Just having a buffalo would be cool. 2006 out of Denver. '79 Denver. 2010 Denver. 13 Philly. It's like an older one there. Nah, not really. 79 out of Denver. '99 out of Denver. 2000 out of Denver. 83 out of Denver. Of course, I kind of look at the 82s and 83s. That one's not nice. '87 out of Denver with a little bit of toning on it. 2000 out of Denver. 2020 out of Denver. Of course, we're looking for 24s. 21 out of Denver. Lower mintage 24s, 2009s. 2001 there. I think that's out of Philly. 11 Denver. 2000 Denver. 2006 Denver. Where's here in Iowa we get a lot of Denver mints. 97 Denver, 22 Denver. Well, there's the first oldie. 1940 out of Philadelphia. First 40s on the board. 73, Denver. 2003, Denver. Another 2000 out of Denver. 21 out of Denver. Doug's getting chased by kangaroos. Doug, I should have got your envelope out this week. I think it was this week or last week. 08 Denver, 99 out of Philly. Most everybody should have got their stuff, I would think. 16 Denver, 12 Denver, 15 Denver. Kane's going to help Doug chase his kangaroos. $22 Denver, 07 Denver, 17 Denver, 12 Denver, 79 Denver, 20 Denver. One roll down. Did get our first 40s find. Got one to scope here later on. We'll have to give Captain Tuttle some points. Let me get in there and get everybody some points. That is something I can do so you can play the slots. Give some points to everybody. One with a lot of zeros behind it. There we go. Everybody should have got some points. Get back to there. Go to there. Okay, there we go. Chris won. Did I miss it? I missed Chris getting a win. I don't see it. Did he win somewhere else? Oh, he got the coins, didn't he? Okay. I see it now. Okay, let's get in the second roll here. See what we got. Couple older edges there. $85 out of Philly. That's an ugly edge. 2006 out of Denver. Okay, we'll just hunt through them. Find a war nickel. It's all good. How about a buffalo? We have yet to find a buffalo in one of our hunts yet. Nice to see a buffalo. 12 Denver, 14 Denver. 04 Philly. Do we got the piece dollar or piece coin? No, Lewis and Clark. It was the piece, the handshaking. We could check it, but no luck. 2006 Denver. There's a piece, but it's a Denver one. 06 Denver. Got a crusty one there. And 06 Philly. '96 out of Denver. '23 Denver. 17 Denver. Maybe a little older. Yeah, it is. 70 Denver. Not old enough though. Yeah, we got another Lewis and Clark there. 04 Denver. 23 Denver. 89 out of Philly. '90 out of Denver. '18 Denver. '87 Denver. '93 Denver. 11 Philly. That's an 80. I think that's a Philly. '76 Philly. Not bad shape. Well, looky there. I think that's what I think it is. It is. 2000. That's a 2001 out of Philly, but flip over the scope here. First find of the night. Shiny thing. We got us a proof coin. 2000 out of San Francisco. S proof. That should have stuck out. Guess I missed it. Definitely a proof coin. Got a little cameo going on there. Another find for the board. It's the first proof we found in our hunts. 14 Denver. 19 Denver. 94 out of Denver. 91 Denver. 95 Denver. 92 out of Denver. 96 out of Philly. Well, that's an ugly one. I don't think I'm going to be able to see. It's 11 out of Philly. It's going to go, ooh, that's gunk. I'm going to go right into the return over there. They produced some S nickels from 68 up to, yeah, 60s and late 60s, early 70s, you can find some mints that aren't proofs there, Larry. I'm not for sure what years here. I can look. I know 68 and 69 for sure. I can tell you just a second. They produced a 70, 68, 69, and 70. There was, yeah, the 68, 69, and 70 are the years that they produced non-proof estimates, Larry. '11 Denver, 90 Denver, '06 Denver, 99 Denver, '19 out of Denver, couple more out of this roll, 21 Philly, and we got an 05 out of Denver. We got our Buffalo. We do got a Buffalo out of Denver. So that's another one we can scope. Look for the speared bison. Well, got our second find, second roll, second find, got a proof. That's not a bad start. And do we got anything poking out? Looking suspicious. Not really, got an ugly one here. Actually, just a little toned. It's kind of ugly. It's a 99 out of Denver. And we'll just let them be. See anything, you'll find it as we go. Ew. Another one going right to the return. It's a 90 something with some gunk on it. I sieve 5 for life. Yeah, I agree. Actually, if I'd known that, Larry, I would have, if you don't have a red book, I've got quite a few of these laying around that I get in the coin albums. You can get a red book for about 10 bucks. It's a year old. Slots are rigged, yeah, well, I don't know what to say. They can be finicky sometimes. They're a year behind. You get a year old one, but they're about a year ahead putting those out usually too, so. I mean, the slots is kind of funny. What was I on for not even 15 minutes, and 2 people hit slots there last week. So it's kind of crazy. And some nights they'll go for an hour, better nobody hit, and then hit 3 or 4 in a row. 94 Denver, 18 Philly. $21 Denver, 95 out of Philly. Good signs when you start seeing some money bags pop up. Two money bags. That's usually about the time it's going to hit. 99 Denver, 16 Denver, yeah, red book's good, something good to have. It's easy reference. Like I say, that's what I looked at for my, just to tell you what's estimates. Have it sitting here beside me. 64 out of Philly though. They have a few of the varieties too you can look for. A lot of times got usually pretty decent pictures of the, like there's repunched mint marks. D over S, or actually over mint marks. Things like that. Shows quite a few of the major varieties to be looking for. Anyway, 76 out of Denver. 22 Denver. Oh, 04, but it's a Denver, so it's a Lewis Clark, so nothing to look at. $90 out of Denver, 12 out of Denver, 15 Denver, and we got a 74 out of Philly. $95 Denver, 17 Denver, got a 74 out of Denver, '06, 20, 16 out of Denver's, 19 out of Philly, '99 out of Philly, kind of a shiny one there, but it's not an estimate. It is another 2000. It looks like it might have been I think it's just been polished. Somebody polished it up. Thought it looked kind of shiny, like it was pretty new, but no. 13 Denver, 16 Denver, 67. There's no mint mark on that. 16 Philly. Oh, we got a piece. Hopefully that's not a Philly. It isn't. It was kind of gunky. 2004, out of Denver. 90 Denver. '95, 76, both Denvers. '23, 01, both Denvers. 76 Denver. 06 Philly. I have to always remember, be looking at 75s. I think we've seen any yet. 22 Denver. That's the one I always forget about. 86 out of Philly. BMC says Chris always wins. 79 out of Denver. Yeah, we didn't find anything in that roll. Chris says Chris always loses. Retired old guy says everybody loves Chris. And what do we got there? Pretty thin. That isn't the one I wanted to pull out. That's the one I wanted to pull out. Just a 14 Philly. Way thinner than the rest of them. It is pretty beat up. '19 Denver, 16 Denver. Grab a drink. Captain Tuttle. Yeah, G-Dub. Yep, I saw it. Captain Tuttle, what would you like? Between, see what we got here. Got a 1909 on the B cent. I'm going to take a closer look on the Buffalo. That is a 23 out of, I think it's out of Philly. Yeah, 23 out of Philly. Said, give it to Larry. Brian hit too. Give it to Larry. Well, I can do that. Larry, what would you like a $50 set? Scott hit. Holy cow, guys. Slow down. You want a half set there, Larry? I think your next one would be a 22 or 21 down the line. I think we've done a 23 in your package I sent to. I'll get to you. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about there, retired. Okay, Larry. Is it all right to offer these to Brian then? Or do you want me to set these aside for you? I can put your name on it, I guess, and then you can contact me. What did I do with my marker? Do I not have my marker out here? No, I don't. Put your name on it, Larry, and then we'll get to Brian here. Congrats! Okay, Brian, what would you like? See what we got here. 30 and a 1905 Philly on the Buffalo. Brian will take the nickels, okay? Congrats, Brian. Next up is Scott. Right here, that's what the gamble, the thing about the gamble, you can build up your points. Next is Scott, right? Scott was the next one. Got a 37 out of Philly on the Buffalo. A 1906 on the V-nickel there, Scott. Or what would you like otherwise? If I missed it, sorry. You can get one of the $50 sets, the P or D 2000 or 2026s. I did get my bag of dimes ordered on Friday, so I'll be having some dimes here. The new dimes here probably in a week or so to throw into the bounties also. Okay, got you, Scott. Like I say, my members too, if you remember, haven't got your 2024 Philly nickel, they'll be going out with them. Anyway, holy cow, that slot went crazy there for about 2 minutes. No, I think that's about a month away, Brian, before I get the ones from the mint. I think it's in May when those come out, or at least it has been. I did look. I think it is in May. So probably in a month or so. I'm on subscription, so I will have them for sure. You bet, Scott. 03 Denver. They are in circulation, Chris, but they didn't do anything from the mint for them. So you're going to have to find them at your bank, or 13 Denver, 03 Denver. Or I might hunt some down, some rolls, maybe eventually here. I'm sure they're not selling for cheap right now. That's what I was saying. There probably is a few out there right now, Chris. But as far as, I couldn't, of course, couldn't get them from the mint. So 12 Denver, 99 Denver, I think. No, it's a Philly. Yeah, I seen one other YouTuber had got 2026s. Found a couple. That's an ugly 96. $20 Denver. 86 out of Denver. Of course, person can order the quarters. I just not big on that. I think my buddy did get on subscription for whatever the next quarter is coming out. 14 Denver, 19 Philly. But it just isn't something that I normally would do. I figure the quarters, you're going to eventually see them. A lot of quarters put out every year. 21 Denver, 89 out of Denver. Kind of the same way with the nickels. 91. As long as they aren't a low mintage. 91 Denver. I know people will probably be hoarding a lot of them here right at first, trying to make money on them. 97 out of Philly. 2000 out of Denver. '91 Philly. Close, Jimmy. There you go. Brian's found a few of the quarters and dimes. I don't think I've seen any in circulation yet. I know James Glassford sent me one of the first quarters. 02 Denver. Got an 05. It's out of Philly. Is it a Buffalo? Nope, Ocean View. '19 Philly. '78 Philly. Another polished 2000 coming up. And that's a 2000 there, out of Denver. 15 Denver, 16 Denver, 2000 Denver, polish step. Somebody had to polish her out. Oh, Looks like somebody hit the slots. I see it. Somebody say something. Yes, Coin Silver, you did. Coin Silver. See what we got for you here. Glad you guys said something. I missed it. I think that's 26 out of Philly and a 1903 on the V nickel there. Coin Silver, or one of the half sets, one of the dollar coins. There, Coin Silver. See what you say. Okay, Coin Silver, will do. Well, you guys are going, you're going to clean me out here again tonight. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, that's Scott. Brian was just asking me that. I think it's next month, Scott. It's in May when that comes about. Sometime in May. The dime, I did get in on the dime bag there, dime P&D bag there on Friday, so I'll be having them here in the next week or so, I'm guessing. Just depends when they ship them out. $77. Well, we got an 05 out of Denver. Ocean View, though. $18 Philly. Well, there's a Buffalo. So it tells me we got an 05 out of Denver, which we can look at. $10, $13, $01, all out of Denver. I think a lot of people are looking forward to them halves. $10 out of Denver, $18 out of Denver. I know how people got a hold of them. It don't quite make sense to me how they release them. You know, some people got a hold of the $half already in coin or in bank rolls. I don't know how they release them to the public before offering them to through the Mint website, but they do. 86 Philly. $21 Denver. 98 Denver. $13 Denver. 16 Denver. Well, that's another roll. 4 rolls through. We didn't really find anything in that one. Hopefully we do better in this one. At least find a war nickel here tonight. I'd sure like to find a buffalo. No reason we shouldn't find a buffalo in here. One of these rolls. Yeah, what do we got there? Just discolored. Looking that way. 2001. But that one. It's an oldie. We got a 1948 there. So we got to find. It is out of Denver. I have to take a look and see if there's any repunched mint marks for 48. Not seeing any. Nope, but we got another find. 48. Yeah, let's start going through them. See if we can find anything else. 14 out of Denver. 94 out of Philly. Oh! VMC hit. I missed it again. Holy cow, I missed it again. Okay, VMC, I see it now. Metallic was close. Thank you guys for saying something, because I missed it. Got a 36. Philly on Buffalo. 1910 on the V nickel there, VMC. Or what you would like otherwise. Is that what you like, VMC? So you said awesome. Nickel. Gotcha. Congrats, congrats. Saying keep going here. I'm going to run out of. I'm going to have to start putting sets together. Where you guys are going tonight. That's just fine too. I can do them after the stream. I think I started with 9 of them up there. 21 Denver, 16 Denver. That was what, about the 5th bounty already hit? 78. Only took 4 months, VMC. Well, tonight was your night, bud. '93 Denver. Not all of it's just a few. 20 Denver. Well, no matter what, Chris, you got a package coming your way this week, so. But it'd be a good time to hit the slots, so save me a little postage. Or win a prize. 76. Philly, 12 Denver. There's an 83. As they always kind of look over the 82s and 83s. Nope, not very good shape. '21 Denver. Ooh. That's a 77. Another one might go right to the return. That's got some crusty on it. '11 Denver, 20 Denver, 21 Denver, 16 Denver, 99 and a 20 Denver. I probably should do, stuff is scrolling off the screen. I probably need to widen that chat box just a little bit here. See if that don't. Muscle sell, only one bag. Phooey. '95 Denver. There's an 04. Out of Denver though, so, and it's a Lewis and Clark. Another 04 Denver. Looks like an older one coming up. And another Lewis and Clark, back to back. Ugly 64 there. It is out of Denver, so we'll take a look at it. But holy cow, the money bags are just a popping, but not three. '2000 out of Denver. '06 Philly. '20 and a 20 out of Denver. Well, 1962, almost back to the 50s, out of Denver. At least we're finding a few older ones. There's a 72 out of Denver. '23 Denver. Got another 64 coming up. Is it a Denver? Yep, it is. One we can look for RPM, repunch mint mark. 81 Denver. 21 Denver. Yeah, I give a bunch of points there. If you were in here just a little while ago. Give one with a whole bunch of zeros behind it. 16 Philly. 72 Philly. You were in the chat when they'd done that. You would have got them there yourself. 12 Philly. 64 Denver. Don't think I pulled that off the pile. Yeah, we got 11 Philly, and then another Lewis and Clark. Are you out of points there, City? It don't take much. You only need to play for a point or two on the slots. It don't make any difference. Gamble builds your points up. Can't lose any points on gamble. Hi, New Marshall. Yeah. A couple possibilities in there. I don't think so, either one. Dirty looking. It is a 63. I think it's out of Philly too. No, it's a Denver. It's a Philly. We could look for the triple die reverse, but it's not. It's a Denver. Yeah, I think you got to wait like 5 minutes between using the gamble, though. I don't set that. That's all Streamlabs. 77 and 75. Oh, it's a Philly, though, not the Denver. $19 Denver. 86 out of Denver. $89 out of Denver. 93 out of Philly. Oh, it says he needs some money bags. Looks like he got a skull, heart, and a fox. Oh, we got an older one there. That one, though, is an 02 Philly, but we got a 1958. No mint mark, hopefully. No, it's got a mint mark. 58 Philly is a lower mintage, but not the Denver, but it is a 50s. Fine. Another 63 here. That is a Philly, so we can look at that one for the triple die reverse. Oh, Muscle Shell. Muscle Shell. I think Muscle Shell is a first-time winner on my channel there. Muscle Shell. Of course, you'll have to email me your name and address. Let's see what we got. Got a 36. Out of Denver on Buffalo, and a 1901 on the V-nickel. Yes, it is. Very first win, Muscle Shell. Or you can get one of the $50 sets that I got. Or one of the dollar coins, 2026. It has the 250th privy on them. P or D. Right there it tells what you can get. So we'll see what you say. Muscle's asking Jimmy what he should get. If you want one of the 26 coins, one of them dollar coins would be a good choice. Like I say, it's got the Privy Liberty Bell on it. Yeah, these dollar coins are the 26s VMC. They come from mint bags. So there is a scratch or two on them, but they do have the little Privy mark below the In God We Trust 250th Liberty Bell on them. Okay, which would you like, Philly or Denver there? Throw another question at you, Muscle Shell. Which one do you want, Philly or Denver? Yes, you can trade VMC. P for Muscle Shell. Gotcha. Put those back. And VMC, let me know what you want, a Philly or Denver. Like I say, Muscle Shell, you'll have to get a hold of me with your address by email. D for VMC, gotcha. Get this one for Muscle Shell. Congrats, Muscle Shell. Oh, now he says D. You want the D, Muscle Shell? Okay, Muscle Shell wants the D. Okay, gotcha. I'll put the P back away. And pull out 2 Ds. Okay, Jimmy. I've got one left in the bag, but I got more, so if anybody wants them and I don't have them out, I got them. G-Dub hit 2. Holy cow, we're going to town. I just sit here and do giveaways for a while. There you go, VMC. Throw you one in there. You bet, Muscle Shell. Hell, you about got another one, Muscle Shell. We'll throw this in another bag, throw it back up. G-Dub, what would you like? Since it seems like everybody's going to town here. This is the one, we'll just leave these out. This is what had out for VMC, 36 Philly, 1910 on the Buffalo V-Nickel. Or one of the other sets or coins. D-Dollar, gotcha. And like I said, this is the last one I got out, but I got more, so if somebody wants one, just tell me. Yeah, lots of envelopes this week, Scott. I've got more, so don't worry about me not having any more out. I'll just write it down. Should I just write Deborah's name on the envelope? Is that what you guys are saying? Actually, she won. Yeah, I'll just write it on here. I can always scribble it out. Holy cow, Scott! You guys are just going to town. Congrats, G-Dub. Scott H. Well, what did I say? 1910, 1936, Scott, or one of the other things. I just sit here and do giveaways. Where you guys are going? Make Bill. Like I say, I think it's a 36 and a 10, wasn't it? For Scott? Yeah. Nickel for Scott. That was the other Scott that won earlier. Okay. Congrats, Scott. Loose change. I'm just sitting here watching the chat for a second. See who else hits. James is close. Yeah, T-Roy, I'm sure you will. We'll have him for quite a while yet. I'm sure you will. Okay, can I go back to hunting? Maybe. Might just about hit. Holy cow, money bags are flying everywhere. Second I look down, probably somebody will hit. $20 Denver. 90 Denver. $2,000 Denver. 73 Philly. Well, and one thing about it, it's kind of spreading it out. Everybody isn't just one person hitting. 15 Philly, 20 Denver. '06 Denver. $90 something out of Denver. Got some gunk on it. We're getting close. We had one other night you guys went to town on me. That's about as many though in a row like that where I couldn't get caught up for a little bit. Okay, Muscle Shell, thank you. No, it might be Monday, it might be Tuesday. Way you guys are going, it might be Tuesday before I get them all done. 12 Denver. I do have to go to the post office tomorrow, so we may get some of you out tomorrow, some might not. 02 Denver. I do have an eBay package going out tomorrow, so I'd have to make a trip in there, get it dropped off. 78 Denver, 16 out of Philly, 03 out of Philly. $99, 14, 13, old Denver's. Close coin silver. You send you a T7? I tell you what, I can say that they're pretty nice. Thank you, Otis. Yeah, I probably have to get some stamps this week too. And there's Brian. Holy cow. Now that's a double winner. I know Brian hit there earlier. Got to go down in the piles. I thought he did. Thought he did. Maybe not. Yeah. Brian probably take the nickels again. Everybody's hitting but you, Chris. You never win, so. $36. And this was a Denver and an 01 on the B there, Brian, if that's what you want. There you go. I'm going to throw them in that other bag, Brian. Congrats, congrats. Cool, Civ 5 for life. The 49S should be a little better date, tougher date. Thank you, Otis, for the super chat. It is appreciated. And actually, what is it, about a week here, they're jumping the package rates up again, post office. Not regular stamp mail, but package services are jumping up. I can't remember how much they said, but calling it for fuel costs. 99 out of Philly, 2010 out of Denver. 73 out of Denver. $23 out of Denver. Fasty, I got a 7-1 here you could build for me. 89 out of Denver. Been trying to get it done for a couple weeks. I just haven't had time to do it. '02 out of Philly. Time to retire my old two-wheel buggy. It is 5 years old. Got it in 21. Thing's been pretty good buggy. 21 and a 20 out of Denver. Thank you, G-Dub. 39 likes. We're getting there. Probably be doing a middle stream here just in a bit. 89 out of Philly. That's an ugly 92 out of Philly. '95 Denver. Nope, 93 Denver. 2000 out of Denver. '82. Not that nice a shape. Well, I seen a buffalo, but it is a filly. But we will check it for, there is a speared bison, just not a valuable one on the filly version. Now we got through 6 rolls. Start on the next 10. We'll probably do one more and we'll do our, if I don't fling them all over the floor. Then we'll do our middle of the stream. John Camper. Holy cow. I think you're a first time winner too, John. Let me move these out of the way. Let's see what we got for nickels. Well, we got a mint mark on there on that buffalo. Is it an S? 30? It's probably a Denver. No, it's an S, 30S on the buffalo. And a 1911. Or one of the half-dollar or dollar coins. Yes, you can, John. What would you like? Like I say, I'm out of them here, out front, but I can get you a Denver or Philly. Not either or. If you want a Denver, I'll just have to write it down on an envelope for you. Hey, Maple Leaf. I've got both. I got the 26 outs. That's all right. I'll throw you a 26 Philly. John, of course you'll have to email me. Because I think you're a first timer, first time winner. don't think I've sent you anything before. So please email me with your name and address. Yep, the slots are crazy. Thanks for putting that up, Otis. And of course, my email I think is also in my stuff on my channel page and also in the description also, if you don't get it wrote down. So, congrats, John. Okay. Who's the next winner? Chris, I think it's your time. About your time, Chris. I know you. I say we'll get through this roll. We'll do our middle of the stream. Hopefully, I can get through this roll. What do we got? Ugly. $80 something. Okay, we'll just let them be a surprise. If there's anything in there, it'll be a surprise. 99, Denver. 72, with a little dinky mint mark. It's got to be a Denver. What was this one? 99. Oh, there's our 75. And I'll show you guys. Looks like we need to pop the scope up here too. We got a pile sitting there. It's not the one we're looking for, the high D mint mark, but I'll show you what I want to look for. 18 Denver. Hi, SkyQuest. Oh, 02 Denver. 13 Philly. 99 out of Denver. Yeah, it looks like we got another 04 Denver, Lewis and Clark there. They've been going crazy on my slot machine, SkyQuest, so take it easy on me. 20 Denver, 95 out of Philly. 92 ugly. $72 out of Denver. 11 Denver. Yeah, Chris, it's been not being nice to Chris yet tonight. 18 Philly. 91 out of Denver. Heck, Brian was high end Marsh. 22 Denver. Jim was close. Money bags, they're just coming out everywhere tonight. Oh, 1 Denver. Oh, there's an oldie. Got a 1941 out of Philly. That's our third 40s there we've gotten tonight. Close Maple Leaf. 96 Denver. 72 Denver. Looks like we got maybe another older one or two coming up. 23 Denver. That one just dirty. 94 out of Philly. Yeah, not as old as I thought. 76 out of Denver. 83. I think that's a little Philly mint mark. Take a look at the coin. Not that great. $16.21 out of Denver. Boy, that's a beat up one. Well, on top of it's another 83. Not that great shape out of Denver. Deborah's close. We'll be able to see an 8 for last digit. $98 Denver. Got some gunk on him. $81 Denver. 11 Philly. 01 Denver. 15 Denver. A few more to go. We'll get our middle of the stream going here. $99. 07. 15, all Denvers. $87 out of Denver. Kind of a deep rim on it. Almost wonder if that one might be a... I might set that one off to the side. It almost acts like that might have been double struck. I don't see anything special on it. Sure a deep strike on it. Way deeper rim than it should have. $78 Denver. Probably nothing special. Probably just a little softer metal. We got an 05 Denver and we got a Buffalo. $22 out of Denver. Okay, well, we'll do our middle stream. We'll get the scope out after. Scope some of these coins we got sitting here. 43 out of San Francisco on the War Nickel. Got a Denver Mint and a 1960 on the Roosevelt. Okay, get back over here to the giveaways. Okay, should be going. Exclamation point raffle. We'll get you in there. Exclamation point raffle. Looks like that page on my YouTube is locked up. I need to get my new computer out here just to have my normal chat. But exclamation point raffle will get you in there. That way I could watch my chat on a screen right here in front of me. Not have it lock up like on the YouTube studio page. I know it won't do any good to try and refresh it. It'll just screw up my slot or my CloudBot Streamlabs. Exclamation point raffle will get you in there. It would help maybe if I had a third monitor too, but on this computer. But we'll deal with it. As long as my Streamlabs chat is working good, it's all good. Exclamation point raffle. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. I had fun yesterday. Like I say, not a big crowd there, but I actually drove pretty decent all day yesterday. Led one main till the very last lap and give it up. Hi, too. Cool, Brian. They have some snow out that way. I think I've seen something about a big pileup on 70 out west of Denver. Okay, looks like our giveaway is over. Get back to it. Yeah, that page is locked up. 31 of you in there. And the winner is Civ 5 for life. You are another new winner. I don't think I've sent you anything before. Civ 5 for life. Congratulations. Congrats. Send me an email with your address, if you would, please. Congrats. You can type in exclamation point email to get my email in the chat. Type in exclamation point email It'll pop up in the chat. It's also in the description to the live stream, and it's also on my, yeah, there it is. BMC put it in there. Somebody else did too. But yeah, it's also on my YouTube channel page in my like info. So you can find it. But congrats. Get back to the hunt here. Yes, Benny was on the ball. T-Roy, you're close. So close. Okay, let's get over to the scope. First off, got an 05 Denver nickel. And there is what they call a speared bison with a die crack that runs down through the middle of the bison. Ends up in his belly. Pretty rare. The filly has one in the rump. Not as valuable. That one doesn't have it. So. You bet. Civ 5 for life. 75. And I explained about this. They have what they call a high D mint mark, and if it was one of them, that mint mark would be right up between the 5 and the bust, right there. That's what they call a high D. It's misplaced mint mark. That one is not it. So, but that's what you want to be looking for on the 75 Denvers. I tend to forget about that one when I'm looking through these coins. Okay, here's the 2005 Philly Buffalo. And the die crack you'd find through the rear of the rump, or like in the rump, around the rear legs on it. I think we did find one of these with a parcel die crack, or at least I have, but not that one. Close, Mike. Okay, we got a 63 Philly here. No mint mark there to the right of Monticello. And where you want to look on this here, we can actually pop this up. I've actually got it out. Looking for a triple die reverse. And as you can see, there's tripling 3 notches in a lot of these letters in E pluribus unum, like in that R at the top of that U. You can see the tripling. See it in the U on unum. See it in the N, in the serifs on the bottom of the M. So anyway, we get the scope back up. That's what we're looking for. This one isn't in the best shape, but you would definitely see a lot of thickness like on the M and the N on the bottom, on the R, and there's nothing there on that one. So we tried. What's the next one? 64. There's a repunch mint mark on these. Kind of difficult to see, especially on a worn or dirty coin. But you either see a second serif on the top left, if it was there, a little thickness on the bottom. Not there on that one. Another 64. This one's a little easier to see because we don't have any gunk on it, but that top serif, top left-hand side, there'd be a double serif there. Some thickness to the bottom of the D, which only thing we got going on there is just a little shadowing going on. Flip it, it kind of disappears. So anyway, that's not it. A few more to go. This is the ugly 64, ain't it? Yeah. We may not even be able to see anything on this one. We do got thickness on the mint mark. It's probably just damaged or wear. Yeah, I would guess so. I can see some ring of death going on there in the that wouldn't be one that'd be worth really anything anyway, so damage to it. Okay, got another 2005 Denver with the buffalo. Again, looking for that die crack through the center. Speared bison, they call it. Not seeing any die crack. Sometimes got to twist it a little bit to see them die cracks, but not there. Two more to go. Another 64. Say, we got some thickness on this one too, but we got damage on the edge there. Thickness there, but again, as much wear as on this coin, probably not worth even in a lower grade. There is a bunch of RPMs on the 64, but I think only one that's recognized by the grading companies. I don't see it. A lot of damage there anyway. Last one, another 2005. This one's a little more worn than the rest. Not seeing the die crack. Yeah, okay. That was it. Back to the rolls. Hopefully we can get at least a couple more rolls here. 44 likes. Thank you, VMC, for letting me know. See, that page that I would be able to see that is locked up, so I can't see it. We're 6 away from the 50 likes. Another 40% Kennedy. 74 out of Denver. And if there's anything else, we'll make it a surprise. $21.98 Denver's. $22.08 out of Denver. Got a beat up one here. 99 out of Philly. That one's going to go right to the return. $85 Denver. Maybe an older one coming up. 23 Denver. Sort of looks old. It's not. 86 Denver. Somebody colored it. Close, T-Roy. That's a couple close ones. Well, we got a piece. Is it a Philly? 2004? Nope, it's a Denver. There is a double die obverse on the Philly. $23 Denver's. 20 Denver. $80 Philly. $21. We got another Lewis and Clark. It's an 04 Philly. 21 was a Denver. $95 or $99 out of Philly. $23 out of Denver. $17 Denver. $21 Denver. Maybe another older one. No. $77 Denver. $72 Denver. $73 Philly. $17 Denver. One's got a kind of a funky edge on it. Rim. It's an 88 out of Denver. $20 Philly. $20 Denver. Time for a drink. Got 63 out of Denver. Got a few older ones in this roll. A little older. 7 Philly. 74 out of Philly. $10 out of Philly. 02 out of Philly. $19 Denver. 94 Denver. That's an 83 out of Denver. Not very nice. 23 Denver, 90 out of Denver. That's 3 of the roll. 84 Denver, 2000 Philly, and the last one is a 2002 Denver. On to the next. Somebody was close up there. I missed it. Chat went by too quick. Making you some coffee, Chris? Yeah. Couple possibilities. That one's trying to pull out. Just a filthy one. I believe it's an 89 Denver. About that one. Ooh, that's really filthy. $2,000 and something. It isn't anything we need, so off it goes to the return bucket. Close, Lyle. $22 Denver, 16 Philly, $89 Philly, pretty good shape there. It's almost one to pull out and save for the nickel book, but we'll throw it up in the normal. 92 Philly, 03 Denver, $2,000, 20, both Denvers. '06 Denver, 88 Denver, come on, war nickel. 96 Philly, 13 Philly, 2000 Philly, or Denver. '80 Philly, '08 Denver, 45 likes. We're getting close, guys. 20 Denver. Got about 20 minutes to find 5 likes for another prize. '05 out of Philly. It's the Ocean View, not the Buffalo. 20 Philly, 16 Philly. This roll's find a lot of Phillies. 18 Denver, 77 Philly. Another 18 Denver. 94 Denver. 96 Philly, 23 Denver, and another 96 Philly. It's kind of strange. There's an ugly one. '11 Philly. '01 Denver, 22, 17 Denver's, 15 Philly. '20 Denver, 17 Denver, 10 Denver, 20 and a 14 Denver, 17 '08 Denver's, 1980 Denver. Next, keep plugging along. Roll number 10. We haven't found anything for a while. Did pretty good off the start, but just can feel happy we did find a proof tonight. Don't see them every day. Well, one there. Is it an ugly one? Yep, just an ugly one. 96 or 90? I think it's a 96. Didn't see anything else. We'll keep plugging along. '02, both Denver's. That one's an ugly one too. Right to the return pile. I need to get to the bank and get rid of some of these too. I need to hunt some quarters. 21 Denver, 90 Denver. Well, there's a 64, probably a Denver. That's a 13 Philly. Nope, it's a Philly 64. '46 likes, we're getting closer. '74 Philly, 14 Denver. 11 Denver, 20 Denver, 19 Denver, beat up 81 Denver. It's one thing about doing nickels, boy, your fingers get dirty. 84 Denver, 91 Denver, 15, 22 Denver's, 74 Denver, 16 Denver, 80. I believe that's a Philly. We finally find something. We did. 1954. Out of Denver. It's our second 50s find of the night. It's been a while since we pulled out an earlier one. 17 Philly. 20 Denver. 86 out of Philly. That's an 03 Denver. 16 out of Denver. '96 Philly. 22 Denver. Well, there's an 05 out of Philly. To Buffalo, yes it is. We at least got one to hunt and throw across the scope. 2000, both Denvers. 98 Denver. Oh, another older one. Two in this roll. Another 1941 out of Philly. That's the second one. And that at 1941. Yeah. Actually, that 1941's pretty good shape. '86 Philly. 18 Philly. 99 out of Philly. 12 out of Philly. There's a lot of Phillies here again in these rolls. Oh, retired old guy. Thank you for being a member there, Chris, for 15 months. Like I said, Morgan headed your way. And let me get through these three retired old guy. We got a 10, 03 Denver, and a 73 Philly. Okay. Retired old guy. We have an 11 on the V-nickel. 1930 Denver on the Buffalo, or one of the half or dollar coins. Half sets, dollar coin. Your choice. Nickels, please, for retired old guy. Gotcha. I'll just put OG there. Congrats, congrats. Congrats. Well, looks like we've got about enough time for one more roll here before we call it quits for the night. Do our end of stream. Maybe we can find something in the last roll. A couple earlier dates in that last one. How about a war nickel? How about a Buffalo? Probably not nothing. No, it's a newer one. 08 out of Denver. '75 out of Philly. 2000 out of Denver. '07 out of Philly. That was a Philly, yeah, 75 Philly. Pretty nice 16 Denver, 95. I think that's a Philly. Doesn't make any difference. 11 Denver. Got another 05 Philly here. Ocean View though. Another 05, but this time at Denver. Buffalo. Nope, another Ocean View. '94. 14 out of Denver. '90 out of Philly. '73 Philly. '89 Denver. '71 out of Denver. '81 out of Denver. '90 out of Denver. Close, James. Chris says he doesn't want 3 money bags. Trying to reverse psychology on the bot. That is a 99 out of somewhere. Pretty beat up around the date. It is a Philly. That looks like a nice 85. No full steps though. '17. Both Denvers. There's an older one coming up. I think we had one of that date earlier. '84 out of Philly. '97 Philly. 15 Denver. And we got a nice looking 1958. We find one with the Philadelphia mint, or no mint mark. We did. It's not a semi-key, but it is a lower mintage. 58 Philly right there. I thought it looked pretty nice. Actually got a few steps on there too. I could say not a semi-key, but I think it is under 10 or 20 million minted. 18 Philly, 23 Denver. '99 out of Philly. 12 out of Philly. A lot of Philly mints here for some reason. Usually don't see them. 99 Philly. 63 out of Philly. That one we can look at. Close, KJ. 84 out of Philly. $23 Denver. 19 Denver. 99 Denver. $23 Denver. Still no 24s from my bank, which is kind of weird. 99 Denver. You'd think I'd be seeing a 1 or 2. Well, we got an 04 Denver. Or is it? Yeah, it's a Denver, so Lewis and Clark anyway. 76 out of Denver, and an 08 Denver. Okay, we got 2 to throw under the scope, and then we'll do our end of stream. 59 Philly is another one of the lower mintage. It's like the 58 Philly. It's a lower mintage. It isn't a semi-key date or anything, but both 58 and 59, I believe. Actually, I can got the book open right here. The 59 is 27 million, the 58 is 17 million. So yeah, it isn't really a rare one. 58, actually, they show a dollar price tag on an MS60. Not on the 59, but it is a little lower mintage. It's under 50 million. 58 is definitely the better date. Okay, let's go to the scope. Got 2 to look at here. 63. Looks like it's got a little bit of a ring of death. It is a Philly. I think it's got a pretty good scratch across it too, so definitely wouldn't be a grader even if it was a triple die. And I'm not seeing any extra serifs on anything there, so not anything there. And the last one, pop it over the front, is the 2005 Philly, so not the valuable die crack, but I say there is a die crack through the rump of the 2005 too that can be found. And not seeing it there, so. Okay. Well, end of stream time. Did we get to 50 likes? We get close. Close, Michael. We did find a few things. 350s. We did 11 rolls. We found 350s, 440s, and a proof nickel tonight. So not a bad hunt for tonight. 46 likes. G-Dub. I see it, G-Dub. Is that the second win for G-Dub tonight? What is going on there? I know it is. I just can't. So many envelopes over here, I can't see it. There it is. G-Dub, what would you like? You want another dollar coin? Send it to Deborah. I know that. Got a 1930 Philly, I think, on the Buffalo. 1908. Got a gnat here flying in front of my light. 1908 on the D dollar. Gotcha. I'll have to write on there on the envelope. I'm just going to write it on there, G-Dub, since I don't have any out. Plus 1 D dollar. Time to refill them. Congrats, G-Dub. Haven't started the giveaway yet. We'll get it here just a second. 46 likes. Here is the penny albums. And that's going to get me flustered here in a little bit. We have got 50 coins into the 1940 and earlier album. T-Roy, you can win. I see it. I'm going to show the penny album here first. Iowa D, okay, I got you, T-Roy. There is the other album, full. We got some nice red cents in there. Got steel cents in there, up to 74. That album is full. Deborah just about hit. Holy cow. Here we go again. T-Roy, like I say, I just have to write you it on the envelope. We'll get it to you. Since you guys cleaned me out, I didn't have that many out. That's my own fault. Congrats, T-Roy. But anyway, that's your choice. End of stream. Got a quarter. The album's a quarter, which is a 1964 out of Philly on the quarter, or the uncirculated steel cents. That will be your choice. Get over to the chat, or over to the giveaway. Isn't quite done yet, Chris. Okay. Why the heck is that not working? I suppose it's got, there we go. 50 likes. No. 25 likes. No. End of stream. Okay, it is not running. What in the heck? No, I'm sure I clicked complete. It's, oh, are you kidding me? Hang on, guys. I'm probably going to have to restart this CloudBot because it is not wanting to close. the previous giveaway. It says closed. Why is it not working? Okay, just hang on, guys. Got an issue with the bot. I'm going to have to close this. So if the bot isn't working for just a second, hang on. We're going to try this first. See if that fixed it. That didn't fix it. Can I open a second bot up? Well, let me do that. See if that fixed it. Hey, that fixed it. I don't know what went on there, but it actually shuffled them around. Okay, hopefully it's going now. Exclamation point raffle. It is going. Did anybody win anything? I wasn't watching the chat. The bot was being a booger on my end. I think you guys broke it. Looking back up through here, I don't see anybody hitting anything, so exclamation point raffle for the end of stream. Say penny bucks, quarter, uncirculated steel cents. That is your choices. Yes, you broke the bot tonight, guys. I got him working again though. Again, guys, thanks for joining the live stream. I know if we'll be streaming next week, and I do have a race on Saturday. It might be one of them deals. Hi, my Silver Squad. How are you, buddy? You're just in time for a giveaway if you want to get in there. Exclamation point raffle there, DT. Just getting ready to close up shop for tonight. These guys have killed me on the bot tonight. Look at the pile of stuff these guys have nailed me for here tonight. Holy cow. Oh, and there's somebody else just hit. Jim Shank. Jim, what would you like? I just sit here and just give away stuff. Nickels for Jim. Gotcha. 1908. 1930 Philly, I believe it was. I think we looked at it. Jim, congrats. Congrats, Jim. Another prize out the door. Thank gosh, I've had you guys giving me a little bit of slot or a little bit of money for postage. There, T-Roy's helping me out. Bot Fun. There you go. Thanks, T-Roy. Thank you, thank you. Okay. See if we can get over here to the dashboard again. 31 of you in there. Oh, I hope I didn't close something I shouldn't have there. Pick a winner. Who is it going to be? Michael Martin. I don't think Michael's won anything tonight. Michael. Thank you, T-Roy, again. Michael. What would you like, Michael? Penny bucks, quarter for Michael. So the penny bucks will be available next time around. Congrats, Michael. Okay, guys. I think it's time to get out of here. I do appreciate you guys coming in and beating up on me on the slot machine. You could say maybe Monday or Tuesday. Some of you might go out tomorrow. Yep, there's a link to the squad. Want to come in, check out the squad tomorrow night. But anyway, thanks everyone. Well, I don't know about next weekend. For sure, I'm racing Saturday. I may have a stream Saturday night when I get home. So, we'll see what happens. I can't do it Sunday, but maybe Saturday. So, we'll see what happens. We'll catch you all later. Have a good rest of the night, and we'll maybe see you next week.